Hello, welcome to Mondays with Mira, and I have a fabulous book for you. It's a book of poetry, and it's by one of my favorites, Calef Brown. Very inspiring, very goofy, and what an imagination. He does these fabulously wild, expressive illustrations with a wild palette that's unpredictable and exciting. And his poems are just as wild and just as wacky as you will see. So this story is called Polka Bats and Octopus Slacks, 14 Stories by Calef Brown. So let's see what Calef has to say. Oh, and let's check out his self-portrait at the back. His little biographical portrait, which says, Calef Brown is a blue elephant. His illustrations have appeared in numerous magazines, on book covers, CDs, soda cans, and gallery walls. He presently makes his home in the sleepy coastal town of Los Angeles, California. This is Mr. Brown's first book for children. And I love the pink and blue, the warm and cool contrast, the line work, the light bulb in the background. It's just really fun. And here's his hand-lettered, the table of contents. And we have titles like Kansas City Octopus, High Wire 66, Ed, Funky Snowman, Snails, Polka Bats, The Bathtub Driver, Skeleton Flowers, Clementown, The Lonely Surfer, Mulligan Polka, Georgie Spider, Eliza's Jacket, Sleeping Fruit. So let's go have a look, and I'm just going to read a couple of these because I want to try and keep it short and sweet. But I want to point out just how, having these grey lines here are both fun and a design element, and they also help him hold the type together, the type that he's hand painted. Very fun. Oh, it's going to be hard just reading a few because I love this book, and kids will love it too. Kansas City Octopus is wearing fancy slacks. Bell bottom, just got 'em. $50 including tax. Red corduroy, and boy oh boy, they fit like apple pie. Multi-pocket snazzy trousers, custom made for octopi. Fantastic plastic stretch elastic, keeps them nice and tight. Kansas City Octopus is looking good tonight. Isn't that just fabulous? And I just want you to listen to fantastic plastic stretch elastic. I mean, wow, what a great line. Multi-pocket snazzy trousers, custom made for octopi. The guy is brilliant. I mean, it's just really wonderful. And it's hard to write a poem that's that goofy and yet so tight as a poem. Okay, High Wire 66. Much as I want to, I'm not going to read it. Oh, I love this one. And this is a monochrome illustration, meaning it's all done in shades of red and pink, and it's a muted red. It's not like your real vibrant, bright poppy red. It's got maybe a little bit of brown or green in there or something to tone it down. We can tell he's an urban guy. We've got the city in the background. And so let's hear about Ed. Introducing Ed with cherries on his head. He says I like the color, so all his stuff is red. Last week he had a fever. His head was very warm. Ed smelled like cherry marmalade, and flies began to swarm. Sorry, I'm making all these noises because I just love this book, and every time I read it, it cracks me up. Funky Snowman loves to dance. You'd think he wouldn't have much chance without 2 legs or even pants. Does that stop Funky Snowman? No. Turn up the music with the disco beat. When you're in the groove, you don't need feet. Crowds come out and fill the street. Kick it, Funky Snowman. So you could learn a lot about writing poetry. by reading these poems, breaking down the syllables, seeing how he makes it work, because he does. And look at that funky snowman. He's grooving to the beat. Here's one on snails. Not going to read it. You'll have to read it for yourself sometime. I'm just going to try and stick to reading one more. Look at this gorgeous illustration. And how the polka dots, they're all over the place. They're on both the bats, the polka bats, and they're also on the background as well. And he's layering color. He does that in quite a few of his backgrounds. Check it out in this one as well. This one has a much more soft, muted, pastel-y color. Very muted. He's combining like grays and greens here and blues, and it's very effective. Oh, that side doesn't show the blues. This side does. Bathtub driver. Can you guess what goes on in that one? Oh. Okay, this is a shorty. Skeleton flowers. Late October showers bring delicate skeleton flowers. A ghostly sight on Halloween night. They softly glow for hours. And you know, who thinks of skeleton flowers? Calef Brown does. And this is one of my favorites. The Lonely Surfer. In a dry and dusty desert town, the lonely surfer hangs around. Perched upon a prickly pear, he usually wears a worried frown. People ask the surfer dude, why so far from the ocean blue? Because I'm so afraid of sharks, he says, and water too. And so this is just dripping in irony. Here we've got this surfer in the middle of the desert, and he sees himself as a surfer dude, except that he's scared of water and sharks. So there's just a lot of really fun, delightful, wacky, imaginative wordplay and art play. Check out Georgie Spider. So that's it for now. Don't you love Eliza's jacket and want to know more? But you're going to have to wait. So I'm going to sign off for now and say thank you, Calef Brown, for Polka Bats and Octopus Slacks. And thank you, Horton Mifflin, for publishing it, because it's a really fun book. That's it for now. Bye.